Hi everyone, my name is Megan and I'm a junior at Kansas State University in the College of Education, and my emphasis is special education, and optimally I'll teach functional special education, which is the very lowest level. And so I'm going to be showing you an app called TinyTap, and it's directed towards mainly younger learning kids but can be used up to the age of 14. I hope you enjoy it. Hi everybody, so this is the app TinyTap, as you can see, and it is just so amazing, and it has so many different resources for all ages of kids. And so over here on the right is where you can select even different languages and what age of students. And so right now I have it on all ages just so you can see the wide variety. And under the main advertisement part are all of the different areas of subjects that they have. And so there's science, social studies, there's even just for fun, and at the very end there's even nursery rhymes for students if they have some downtime. And for me, as a future special education teacher, if I don't always have a para or somebody in the classroom to read with them during downtime, this would be awesome to just have it play for the class while I might be working one-on-one with another student. And so to start off, I'm just going to click on cloud gazing, and this one is pretty simple. It's just you're trying to find shapes, and it helps the students with fine motor skills on clicking exactly on a certain spot in the screen, and so it can help students stretch out their arms and get moving a little bit. So here is cloud gazing. And so then this pops up with each one, and you have a little preview up here, and it shows just kind of an example of what they'll be doing, and you can like it, comment, share, or you can hit play later if you don't have time to look at it right now but still want to look at it later. So I'm going to go ahead and play this.
What do you see in the clouds? Tap anywhere to start cloud gazing.
And so this app just generally takes you step by step. It's very simple. And
what do you see in the clouds? Tap anywhere to start cloud gazing.
And so as you can tell, if you don't click fast enough, then it just starts repeating itself until you do.
Ready? Let's begin. I see a cat. Tap on the cloud that looks like a cat.
So I'll hit the cat one.
Very good. This cloud looks like a cute cat. Now I see a ducky. Tap on the cloud that looks like a ducky.
And so maybe my student doesn't understand the word ducky. If they would say hit the bear instead, it rephrases it.
Look for a cloud that looks like a duck.
And so then
now I see a ducky. Tap on the cloud that looks like a ducky.
So then it also resays it so that they can build some vocabulary and learn different terms for different things. So I'll click on the duck now.
What a nice ducky! Do you see a cloud that looks like a teddy bear? Tap on it.
So this is the gist of this app, and so I'm going to go ahead and hit next.
Wow, these are two big clouds. Which one looks like an elephant?
And so it goes on and goes on of just finding different shapes. And so we're going to go ahead and skip out of this one. And then, obviously, it's not any of these for me. And so one nice
Welcome
thing
to the farm.
About this
Today,
app,
we are going to meet some new animals and listen to the sounds they make. Tap anywhere to meet the farm animals.
So the nice thing about this app, as I was saying, is it auto plays all of these, and so your students aren't having to try and find the next
Welcome to the
video.
farm. Let's play the farm animals. Tap on the animal who makes that sound.
And so say I click on the dog. It
Almost.
just shakes
Find the
screen.
animal that goes.
So now I'll click on the duck.
Oh wow, it's the duck that goes. You know that sound. Which animal is it?
And so that's just something really nice about the app. And so what I just did was I hit the 3 lines in the top left corner, and this shows you all of the different questions that it asks. And whenever you finally complete one, I'll go to the end of this one.
We saw and heard so many animals today. It sure was fun visiting the farm. Tap anywhere to say goodbye to the animals. Bye-bye, farm animals.
And so it gives you a score at the end as a teacher, so that's really, really helpful.
Let's learn.
And so I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of this one. And so that's one example of kind of the different things that this has to offer for younger kids. And so now I'm going to move my age up, we'll say 14 plus, and see what's available for that. So as I'm scrolling through here, I see ESL verbs, and then there's trusted teachers. And then there's things just for teachers, which are really nice. So, the color of your hair. And so this is just different, like, speech, because this is a speech pathologist. And so there's grammar and just so many different resources. This podcast could not even go over any of all of these, and you can even extend and get even more resources for only $8 a year, which is really cheap for how much this offers. Another thing about this cool, amazing app is if you hit the play button at the very bottom, it gives you learning plans for different age students. And so this one is for ages 2 to 3, and so listening for details, life sciences, people and nature. And so you walk through all of these different steps, and then by the end of it, your child or student is ready and they have mastered the learning plan. And there's many of them and different ones for each ages depending on what you wanted them to learn. And this is really nice as a future parent, hopefully, because as I'm getting my child ready for preschool and just for socializing with others and learning manners, it has many things just for that, which is awesome. And so next at the bottom is the plus sign, and all of these have been created by teachers, and so that's why they're free. And so you can also create things and share them publicly or not, but you can create different things on here. And it's super simple, so let's go ahead and just kind of look in this. So you can choose your layout. So let's say, since it's almost Christmas, let's do Santa's Christmas. And so you can use all of these cool things for free. So let's put, this is the background. And then let's add Santa, because nothing's better than with Santa. And let's add an elf. Okay. And so then I can add words. And so let's just say once upon a time was what I wanted to say. Maybe. And so then I can drag it to wherever I want. And I can move each object to wherever I want them on the screen. And so next, let's ask a question. And so then the voice recording comes up, and so then you would ask something. So I could say something like, "Where's Santa?" So I'll go ahead and do that. Where is Santa? And so now it wants me to trace wherever Santa is as where they would click. And so I'm going to trace around Santa at the bottom of the screen, because that is where it's appropriate for my students to click. And then I hit the green check mark. And so that's question 1. And I can name it. And then done. So now as I play this,
Where is Santa?
and so now as a student, I'm looking for Santa and I would click him. And I got a perfect score. So this is just a very simple way of testing your students on different things, and that was just one of the very simple, easy things that this can do, but it can do so much more. And so that's the create part of this, and then of course you can share it and with other teachers so that they can use your activity as well, which is really cool. And then next is the check mark. And so this is where you would assign games to, or activities, lessons to your students. And so if you click on the robot next to it, this is my profile. And so you assign games to your students, and then they don't have to search. And so right now I'm a teacher, but I don't have students, and so I can't really assign it. And so another thing that's really nice is I clicked on the 3 dots on the lower left-hand screen, and it says grown-ups. And so to access this, you have to hold both fingers at once, and then so you can't rate the app or do any store purchases without doing that first. And so that's another preventative to help keep your students from buying unnecessary things and wasting your budget. So this is just a little tutorial about TinyTap, and there's so much more to this app, and it's just an amazing app, and I highly recommend it. So thanks for watching.